Hello, I'm Chase Sirota, alongside
Thomas Payeur. This week we bring you a special report on the changes coming to the gymnastics team, go inside the game with Ultimate Frisbee, and recap some current scores.
Let's get the ball rolling on this episode of Hornet Nation. First up, we go to Natalie Colano, who has a special report on the gymnastics team.
The Saline girls gymnastics team has been going through numerous changes lately. Moving their practices to Gym America has been one of them. The new gymnastics coach, Mariah Shackle, tells us more on the reason they made the switch.
More amenities, bottom line. We have so much more to offer there in ways of training.
Along with having more amenities, practicing at Gym America provides many more benefits.
I guess with the pit and extra bars and extra beams, makes it nice.
It is also much easier to get things done with more equipment, and the girls can progress more.
We get more done within that time period, so whereas one girl's on the beam, we can have everyone on a beam. And when we have home meets, like this week we have a meet tonight. The last week here we've been training here, that way we practice on the equipment that we compete in, which is super nice.
Overall, practicing at Gym America has a big impact on the girls' gymnastics team. Signing off, I'm Natalie Colano. Back to you in the studio.
The girls will be away tomorrow setting high uneven bars for the Panthers of Western High School. And now for some current scores.
Speaking of the gymnastics team, the girls recently competed against Tecumseh High School last Thursday. Unfortunately, the Hornets fell to their opponent with a final score of 114.75 to Tecumseh's 118.525.
The varsity hockey team skated circles around the Bulldogs from Chelsea on Saturday. Gordy Niehammer and Mason Osmus racked up 2 points early into the first period before Chelsea snuck in their only goal of the game. Mikhail Azovi brought the game to 3-1 after the second period, and Logan Dejanovic scored a goal shortly into the third period, leading the Hornets to a 4-1 win. The team improved their record to 11-1-1 in the SEC Red. Meanwhile, Saline athletic history was made by sophomore Dallas Casey last week when Casey bowled a perfect score of 300 as his team faced Pinckney. He told the Saline Post, "They all went down pretty easy. The 10-pin was there for a second, but it fell." And as expected, Saline defeated the Pirates with a final score of 29-1.
While it's not a sport that we hear about often, many will be interested to learn that we have an Ultimate Frisbee program here at Saline.
Let's go now to Daniel Emerson as he takes us inside the game with some key players.
Inside the game. Here at Saline, where current Saline High School students come together at the Saline Middle School gym to play an underemphasized game of Ultimate Frisbee. But there's more to the sport than just flicking a disc. There is a lot behind the game, and we're here to tell you all about it. First, there is the field. Quite similar to football, it's formed into a big rectangle and there are 2 end zones on opposite sides. But the gameplay is quite different. Once you have the disc, you cannot move. All you can do is throw it or try to throw it to another person on your team. The objective is to catch the disc while in the end zone to score some points. But be careful, if you drop the disc, then the other team immediately gets it.
Sort of finding what's the best way to get a pass out to another person. So you're trying to find a way to be available or find good positioning. So if someone holds it on for 10 count, then it's a turnover. So you're trying to think of best way to either get the most distance or you're trying to reset the timer. You can either go really far if you know you can be open for that, or you are trying to stay close so they have an easy out in case that doesn't work out. It's a very light sport. It's really more just having fun. You don't need to worry too much.
This is Daniel Emerson, and you just been inside the game. Back to you in the studio.
And now I know what the game is all about. Thanks for that report, Daniel. If you would like us to feature your athletic program or club, contact us by sending us a tweet at NationHornet, or stop in and see us in room C244. Looks like we're out of time, Tune in next week for an inside look at Mr. Lampman's sports sociology class, a player profile on an outstanding senior athlete, and scores from this week's matchups.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest show updates at Nation Hornet. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Saline Video, for more great content.
Have a great day, Hornets.